Hey everybody, this is Aylad, and in just a couple minutes we're going to be streaming some Starmade. Alright, so, hey guys. We are back to work on my nice little salvager reboot. Right now I'm in build mode on the new salvager, but I'm just kind of poking around, getting an inside perspective on the old one. Actually, hang on, let me check something right quick. Yeah, alright. Sorry, just checking to make sure that my audio setup was kind of doing its thing. Hopefully it is. Whoa. Oops. Yeah, I really do like the old salvager, but there are issues with it. Like for instance, the floor here looks very patchworky. The reason for that is I didn't leave myself any extra room to do multiple layers of flooring. So if I want a certain look down here, or if I need something to be kind of integrated under here, it's going to show up as the floor of the actual living space. And that's not ideal. And I don't like things like this display module sticking out, and the lights are a little sloppy. And just in general, like, if I'd kind of left myself more room for doing things like walls, this whole build would have been much improved, I think. So that's one of my goals for the rebuild, is to kind of remedy some of that situation. So this is a little bit larger framework than the original. If you don't remember or don't know what the original looked like, this is it. Yeah. Going a little bit bigger is going to give me a lot more room for aesthetics, and at the same time, while I'm enlarging it a little bit, I'm also working in the new power system, which is what this pink hull is here to kind of mark out. Still don't know exactly how big this is going to be. I really need to get the actual drilling modules kind of built. Haven't done that yet. I'll have a better idea of what kind of power system I need once they're built. In any case, I haven't really worked on this any appreciable amount since the stream last week ended. So we're pretty much picking up where we left off. I did try a couple of times to get this dock working. Let me see if it'll work now. I'm pretty sure it won't. Yeah. Basically, I can... Oops. Let's see. Basically, I can get it to snap, but then it doesn't move. So that's a problem. But it is actually attached. Yeah. Just, yeah. I reported this as a bug. I haven't gotten any kind of response or feedback on it, so I don't know exactly what's going on there, but, yeah. Hey, it's Mirren. Hey, Mirren, how you doing? And then this, like, every time I docked it to this, it would immediately detach. So this is actually working a little bit better. Let me see if I can test this one more time. I'm sure it's not going to work though. Let's see, so I want to kind of run this down. More or less like that. I need this piece to be pointing that way. Is that correct? That's correct. And then I should just be able to snap. Yeah, and it's actually not attached right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove this stuff. Happens every time. So I don't know what's up with that either. This one is actually attached, and you can tell because I can switch to it by middle mouse clicking on it. But it just won't move. So I don't know. Hopefully that'll be fixed in an upcoming release. Yeah, anyhow. So tonight, I don't know how long the stream is going to be, but tonight I was kind of wanting to sort of work on the little half donut that kind of curves around here. That's where I started the stream at on the old build. Aaron says, I played about 30 minutes of Starmade this weekend, didn't accomplish much. Well, to be fair, I mean, 30 minutes is about enough to get your hotbar all set up. May wait for the update so I don't get confused when they intro the new systems. Yeah, I'm actually playing in a pre-release right now. Now, this, despite being called a pre-release, this is not ready. It is not ready. I wouldn't even call this a pre-release, to be honest with you. But they're working on it. I mean, you know, there's inevitable bugs. Anyway, so this kind of crew corridor section with the windows, this is kind of what I want to work on tonight. It'll really help this start taking shape. I think all the hull that's kind of outlining it is actually going to be... Well, I was about to say I think it's actually going to be floor. Yeah, it is. So the walls are actually going to be a little bit interior to that. So let me see. Let me grab some of this. Throw down a little temporary work here. Actually, let me just go ahead and get a build helper going on. I can't remember exactly what I need the radius to be. Yeah, I want a circle. Let's try a nice 17, just for kicks and giggles. The X rotation I need to be 90, I think. Set position. Start it right there. Oh, look at me. I'm so close. So close. 16, recalc. Nice. This is going to be our actual beginning of the wall. Kind of the baseboards, right? Let me get a little symmetry going on. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That'll be alright. Let's see. Let's see, I don't really want that plane. I do want this plane. Excuse me. Right, so go ahead and kill that. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and try to kind of wedge this in, which is really the main reason I wanted to go ahead and get my planes of symmetry set up. There we go. Right. Oh, whoops. Yeah, this is what I wanted right here. Alright. Let's see. This is about right, I believe. Is that popping where I wanted it? Yeah, it is. Good. Alright, so this, of course, is going to be the kind of the entryway into the little modular pods that I'm putting in. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it and looking at it, I need to move these in slightly. I was kind of hoping not to have to do that, because actually if I wanted, I've got room for another pod in between. But it's not critical that I have that. The original doesn't have it. Let's see, let me actually move it in a bit more. It might be better if I didn't, truthfully. No point in overcomplicating things. The reason why I'm kind of moving these little areas inward is actually so that I have room to do the door frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go in one. There. So instead of having the entryway for these, kind of its own little self-contained, not exactly an airlock, but instead of having that protruding out into the corridor, it's going to be kind of recessed a little bit back. It's going to be nice. Yeah. That's going to work right. Uh-huh. Just like that. Cool. Actually no. Needs to come in one more itself. What did I just do? Right there. Alright, so this is pretty much going to be entryway for whatever kind of modular pod I care to dock here. What it currently is on the original is captain's quarters. You come out of the bridge and you've got, it's really habitat module, and I've got a video on this. Of course, now it needs to be redesigned, but little sitting area. Got some readout stuff going on. Then you come up the ladder, and it's I feel like that's not supposed to look like that. Oh yeah, there's glass. Okay. Little bed, washroom, micro kitchen. Yeah. So that's probably what I'll initially start this with. Also, but like I say, the whole module needs to be redesigned anyway. Cool. I suppose. Oh, and this one currently on the old one is something that I have no need for anymore. It's a combination scanner room and transporter room, and I'll still need a transporter room, but the scanners have been integrated into default systems now. I'll probably go ahead and keep this thing, like with a touch of a button, the top opens up. Really, it takes a couple buttons, but the top opens up and radar dish comes up and starts circling. Mirren, sorry. It's both these little caps here cover dockable pods. They're 9 meters cubic, like 9 meters on a side. Yeah, just for adding functionality, but not having it like permanently built into the ship. So the thing is, with the scanner system being integrated into the base ship now by default, I don't need this anymore. So I'll probably redesign it as maybe a pure transporter room, or I may work in some other kind of combination. And I'll probably still keep the radar dish just for show. I don't know. Maybe it'll fit somewhere else as a more permanent thing. I'll figure it out. Oh, thanks for coming in. Enjoy your guest. Yeah, might as well go ahead and build in the walls for these two docking areas. So let's see. I need that. Yep. Let's see, go ahead and finish it off by doing this. Good. Oh, actually, I need to redo that all that one more time. Yeah. Boom. Let's see. Alright, so this is the 9x9x9 area that the pod actually kind of comes down into. Let's see, reset that. It's up to 9. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So it comes down, it docks. Is how it's supposed to be. Did I put the floor level at the right level? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Let's see. Interfaces with the pod just like that. Nope, not just like that. Let me put down another plane so I don't have to keep redoing this though. Let's see. Actually, do that right there. This should be right. Is that pretty much what it looks like over here? I'm not changing the design of this part much. I am obviously changing it a little bit because that's definitely not what I just built. But yeah, it's going to be pretty similar. No big design changes there. A little bit deeper entryway, which is going to be nice for aesthetic reasons. Yeah, good. Well, hey, I'm here. I might as well put in the doors. I'm going to be copying the design for a lot of the logic and whatnot directly from the what you call it, the mini station that I've been building on my other set of Starmade streams lately. And of course, I got the wrong one. Okay. So a lot of the functionality is just going to be borrowed from that. Okay, good. Let me just go ahead and I'll chop those out because they're not strictly necessary. In fact, is this necessary? No, it's not. Cool. So I might find a better use for that space. Probably not, but you never know. Right. We've got to start on these walls. Oh, something's off. Something's not right. Did it have me building asymmetrically? Oh, jeez. The that's one of the little hazards of using the build helper in Starmade at this point. It doesn't do symmetry as well as you'd like it to sometimes. But is that actually what happened here, or I don't get it. See, that gap should definitely not be there, but okay. So it comes off this, and it's 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and then 2, 2. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. I don't understand why this isn't lining up the same. It's highly frustrating for me. Where's that? I don't get it. Okay, I guess the shape is right. I'm missing one block. It's just, yeah, okay, whatever. It's a nothing. Exactly what it is a nothing. Boom. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. And set. Now I can do this. Let's see, that there then. And the stairwell over there means I can't really do this symmetrically anyway. So. Whoops. That just comes across and is flush. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Cool. Oops. Alright. So we've got the interior wall kind of framed in. Let's bump this up to about 23. And recalc. Yeah, good. Good. That's where the outer wall is going to be. More or less. What happens if I go 22? Yeah, it's the radius I started with. Right? Let me see on the original. I guess I came up one of opaque blocks. Yep, and then I started in on the windows. Windows go straight up for 2 blocks and then kind of arch back for 2 blocks. Really, arch back doesn't even describe it. Okay, cool. I can do this. I got this. Oh, nope. And that is a really long section of really straight bulkhead. I don't know if I want it that way. See, it's still going. Okay, so let me clear this. How do we feel about that? That's okay, because you know I've got a fairly flat area right here, and then I've got a fairly flat area right here. I think I'm okay with that, actually. It's definitely going to make it easier to be pretty consistent with the window shapes, because every time it like gets off of a straight line, I have to kind of redesign the window a little bit. That's always a pain. Alright, so we'll roll with that then. Let's go ahead and fill in some of these inside slopes. Wedges. Oops. I have to do this one manually because it's blocked and won't mirror properly. Yeah. Actually, let me just go ahead and do this without symmetry on. Just like that. You know what? I'll get more use out of it. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Get more use out of it if I just go ahead and make it straight on both sides. It's good. Frees up a little bit of space in this little waist of the ship, I guess. Alright, symmetry back. And we'll do the same thing here. Of course, any of those wedges are fair game to be pulled out later, but right now that'll do. Alright. I think... Yeah. I think what I want to do is use a block that I pretty much never use. Yeah, I think I do. The green and white hazard stripes. Like, seriously, I never use these at all. But just as kind of a little border, not exactly a border, along the corridor. How do we feel about it? Hate it. Yep, sure do. So, I'm not going to use it again. I'm going to avoid using it again. I don't like the block. I really just don't. Nothing I can do about that. That's just how I feel. There we are. Let's see. I was doing a brown floor, and I think I want to continue doing a brown floor, but I'm still gonna kind of edge it out with a little bit of dark gray like that. I don't rightly know how I feel about that blue either. I want it as kind of an indicator that, hey, you're going into the command area. I'm not 100% sure why I chose blue for that, but I did, and I think I'm keeping it. Probably just because I had all the blue lighting in the rear here. Yeah, I think that's good. Like, this makes a little symbol on the floor for it. I don't necessarily need trails leading you to different places in the ship. It's not going to be that big of a ship. Alright, so that's cool. Let me actually turn this off because what I need here is something different entirely. Engineering, I think I want to be probably red. Yeah, so that's going to lead back into engineering. Alright, let me grab some orange. Orange is going to be for the cargo area. That's going to be going down a ramp. I'm not going to be color coding these since they're modular. They'll be swappable for different purposes. I'm going to have something in this area of the ship right here, but I'm not sure yet. Probably I'll keep the same floor plan, so I'll just go ahead and put this in. It's going to be sick bay. Just a small little med bay. Nothing major. Not going to have room for anything major. Something like that. Crew quarters. If I keep the same floor plan, you'll enter crew quarters from right about here. I'm really tempted to make that modular, but probably won't. Now in the original, here it is, I had a different little chamber right here. You go into it, and it's basically this huge waste of space. It's supposed to lead to like atmosphere and water recycling and reclamation. But really, this is just totally unnecessary space with some logic hidden back behind. I don't want to do that this time. I don't know. I think since I'm going to kind of wrap some extra hull back here, I think I might have like a little access corridor leading back into here. And so I can still kind of sandwich some kind of, I don't know, stuff here. But then this entire area in here can be given over completely to like crew and med bay and whatever. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to put some thought into that. I don't know. I'll think about it. In any case, I kind of like the floor markers, though. I feel like I might continue using that system on other builds. Yeah, there's potential there. All right. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Okay, so that's the full depth of the cube for the module. If I continue, no, I don't want to continue that up yet. Let's work some more on the outer circle. What we got over here? We had a central window, and then all the windows, most of the windows kind of face directly up to port based on how the glass is oriented. There's only a couple of them that really are tilted or slanted. I don't know. Let's see how this is going to go. Let's see. I will want symmetry for this. It goes up. Starts slanting inward. Right, so far so good. Walking inside here. Yeah, the windows are wide enough to give you a pretty decent view, actually. Then we get to the fun area, which is... Oh, you know, this might work. Yeah, that actually works pretty well, I guess. First now I've got to figure out how I'm going to continue these braces up. See, let's do the glass in pink. Then I'll replace it later. Okay. Didn't really want them connecting that way, so I might just be forced to go with that. I don't think I can do that, though. Well, let's try it. This kind of thing stresses me out. You can just see too much of the glass. Like, in opaque wall, you only see certain surfaces, but as soon as you start dealing with glass, you can just see that things don't really line up or shape the way that they ought to. I always have a lot of trouble with it. Okay. Oops. Alright, so far so good. I guess what I really need here, something like that. How does that look from inside? It's manageable if I do this. Is it ideal if I do that? No, but it is manageable. Okay. Let's see, I curve back. Curve is the wrong word, but alright. So far so good, but then I've got to deal with some of this other mess right here. Keeps randomly resetting the rotation on this. I said this earlier, I'm going to say it again. This is not ready for pre-release. I'm really sorry to have to say that, because I am so excited to see this get done, but it's not ready. Talking about the version of Starmade that we're currently waiting for. It's just not there. Alright. This is just going to be opaque. I don't care to try and wrap another window around. Well, I guess it'd be the same design as this. Alright, let me see. Yeah, okay, fine. Another window's going in right there. But that's the last one. After that, it's opaque. Alright, so, where are we in terms of figuring this out? And this, I guess, is going to have to be that. It's not ideal, but it's probably as close to it as I'm going to get. So let's see, that means I know that this is going to have to be right there. Just like that. And I need a tetra. And okay. Let's see. See if I can work in a little sloped overhang in here. Oops. Huh. Really nothing I can do on these corners here. Well, yeah, okay, I can do that. Alright, let's see, see if I can get a build helper going on. Set position right here. Let's see, pull it in 2. I'll build on top of that. I'm not going to move the frame, but yeah. It feels like a very narrow window right there. Is there anything I can do about that fact? Yeah. Uh-oh. Hmm. Oh, whoops. I don't want that there. Okay. Is it perfect? No. Is it probably about as good as I have the skill to get? Yeah, it is. Not a huge fan of the fact that some of these windows are actually going to have kind of this gothic arch looking shape to them. I can't unsee it now, but it's going to have to do. It'll be alright. Alright, so let's build this. Hmm. Alright, that gets rid of some of the Gothic arch look to it. A little bit. Let's see. And that puts some of it right back in there again. Ah, well. Whatever. Alright, yeah, that's gonna have to do. I really don't know. I really don't know that I have the skill to make that any better than it is. Yeah. Alright, let me see. Just thinking about how much sky view there's being cut out here. Yeah, too much. Well, no, there's not, because I've still got... Yeah, okay, I think it does come back as much. I don't know. Jeez, this is frustrating. That's gonna have to do. It's not like I can't really redesign it at some point. Alright, so how did I do this slope? I know I used different slab thicknesses. Okay, and it came out to straight edge. I didn't try to curve the slope. Alright, that'll be easy enough. We start right there. Yeah. So let me get rid of this. Oh, wrong one. Whoa. Alright, so we're starting right there. Oh, I see how I did this. Okay. Yeah. We go and unselect the wedge just to make this slightly easier. Oops. Hey, this is gonna work. It's gonna be alright. I don't think I can continue. In fact, I'm sure I can't continue that down the whole way. I don't know. Let's try it and see what happens. All right. I'll skip 2 and do the whole thing all over again. And 2, 2, 2. Okay. I think this time I might actually try to curve the slope just a little bit. Oops. But if I'm going to, then I've got to start putting wedges. Yeah, that's not going to work. Alright, new approach. Something I could have done last time, but I didn't. Whoops. Try something different this time. Okay. Now instead of having a straight edge along here and then slopes going up parallel to each other to the top, this time the flattest place on the top is going to be curved out. It's going to give it a little bit different look on the dorsal surface, but I think it'll be all right. I think I'm going to like it actually. Let's see. Some of this is definitely going to get chopped out. Like, I don't really realistically think that these blocks are going to stay where they are. But then I do have a little bit of a curve kind of coming along here. It's kind of nice. All right. I'll need this to kind of do its thing. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of this stuff. Bring this back. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm pretty okay with this. Oops. Alright. Yep, I'm pretty okay with this. Alright, let's see. Go ahead and fill this in. I don't know yet exactly how I'm going to do the tops of these bays this time. In the original, the 9 cubes didn't really fit, so I had to kind of bump up and do these little covers on them that are actually 100% plex door so that they can be removed easily. I don't want to do that this time. I never liked that solution. So I don't know. There's a pretty good chance that I'll do something like... Oops. It's a pretty good chance I'll just leave it pretty much like this. Yeah, I think I could live with that, actually. I may still do a very basic little plex ceiling so that if it's empty, I can still kind of make it solid across the top. In fact, let me go ahead and look and see what that might look like. I already had plex door on there. Oh well. Oh, that's right. That was one of my issues last time. There are no corner or tetra pieces in plex door. I really hate that fact. Come on, man. Yeesh. But if I do this, then I have issues with the rails. How did I solve that last time? Oh, I see. Clumsily. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that this time. I guess I'll just always have to have something in there. Just to stop there from being these pits on top. Oh well. That'll be alright. Let me grab this. And we will work on bringing that up to this level. Let's see. So again, get rid of that. Bring in the slabs. Oops. All right. Gonna bring that across. And really, now that I'm looking at it, I probably need to replace all the existing braces with the same material. So let's see. All right, we're gonna close down build helpers. Place with active slot. Pick with camera. Oh, okay, I see. See why it's not working. This is going to be a little tedious. Hopefully I hadn't already used a bunch of those slabs anywhere. I really don't think I had. I really am pretty sure I didn't. Let's see. Just be sure I'm getting everything, both sides. Alright. Pick with camera. Okay. Pick with camera. And last but not least, one I can't really do in mass. Just a little bit I can. Whoops. Got to be a little bit selective about these. Oh, nuts. Okay, alright. I totally messed that up, didn't I? Yep, sure did. Okay, let's try that again. It's like, why are there gaps there? Right? Pick with camera. No, I don't want those. Do it just like that. I'm not going to go ahead and underpin this like this because while these are free floating braces, I don't know how the roof of this is going to kind of come around. So I'm going to leave it as it is for now. Camera, make myself some regular glass. Right? Camera. So what is this? Call wedge. Oh, I do still have wedges. Dang. Right. Let me get the heptas first. Pick. Right. Tetras. I used blue crystal armor on this, didn't I? Or no, that is glass. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. Right on. Camera. Boom. Any more pink? No more pink. Very nice. Yeah, that'll do. Like, that'll work. Looking at the window shape now, it doesn't really annoy me. If I'm cruising along in here, got nice views. Not quite as nice maybe as on the original. I feel like I could look up and see more sky, but that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. It's not a sightseeing ship. It's not a tourist vessel. It's a mining ship. It's industrial. I do really like having this, but I don't need any more ceiling to be clear than already is. He says as he contemplates having more clear ceiling. Okay, I lied. I really do want more visibility. Alright, so we're going to leave it just the way it is. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I think. Might double up just a bit. No, never mind. I won't. Don't like it. And let's see. Guess that'll have to be alright. As usual, not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, try to get kind of down to astronaut level. Do something like this. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think that'll work. The only reservation I still have about it is I wonder how much of that's going to get covered up when I do the letters, but maybe none of it. I guess I can always resize the letters if I have to. Yeah. Alright, that's nice. We got the outer part of the donut kind of filled in. We have the inner part sketched out. We have part of the roof. I'm not adding any more of the roof until I get all this kind of done in here. It's useful to kind of be able to look down and see. The rest of the roof is going to be opaque though, for sure. And I will be doing some kind of lettering like that on it. That's mostly what we got done. We added some to these little modular docking bay things, which is always good. Pretty well know how this part of the roof is going to be shaped once I do build it. Planned out a little bit of color coding for the different areas of the ship. I'm feeling pretty good about this overall. I suppose the last thing I need to do is kind of build these cargo racks. And this time, this brace along the top is not going to be integrated into the floor of the living areas. It's going to be one block lower. That's going to be really, really nice because, as I mentioned earlier, that was a major problem for me as far as, keeping the aesthetics inside looking somewhat reasonable. Alright, so starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the outer edge of one cargo module. The brace itself is going to start right here. Okay. So that gives me plenty of room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Space, space. Brace. Space, space, brace. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I see how I did that. Yeah, okay. Trying to decide how much I want it to protrude beyond the living quarter donut. I think this is about where I want it. Did that wrong though. Of course. Let's see. Let me do this in a reasonable kind of way. Yeah, like that. Please tell me these are evenly spaced. They are. Okay, good. Good. What I actually want here... Oh. Is this. Is that what I want? Yeah, that's what I want. I really liked the look that the thinner hazard stripes gave. I'm editing it just slightly from the original design. That's just fine. Come on, there we go. Okay, that's it. All right. Is that correct? Is that what I wanted? No. Jeez, I can't think. It's gonna be that time of night when my brain is somewhat shutting down, actually. Okay, so what I wanted here. It's like that. Alright, so yeah, that needs to go. Yep. Okay. Did I... Where's the original? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know that I'm going to do it exactly that way again. There? Good. Yeah. Yeah, good. Alright, cool. So that's going to be where that goes. Let me grab some of this. We'll finish this up. 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About what I want. That way, couple blocks of the crates stick out a bit more. I've actually got, yeah, that's the same size I've got here now. That's good. Right? Hmm? That's not quite exactly what I wanted. Okay. Yeah. This'll work. Good. And if I did this correctly, then the actual rail that the cargo pods will dock to be in those little notches that I just cut out. I believe that's correct. Okay. Now I just need to frame this in a little bit. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this now. Oops. And then the entryway, come back kind of like this. Six, 7. Uh-oh. 8, 9. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Good. Alright, so now I know where the floor level of the downstairs cargo area is going to be, and this thing, the USD, is too low. So that's awesome. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and get rid of it completely. Not actually 100% sure how I managed to get it that low. But anyway, there it is, and it's wrong. Oh, I think it was based on where these braces come down and hit. But screw them, I don't need them. Yep. I'll rebuild the USD some other time. Obviously, it's not doing anything for me now anyway. Both of these ships were supposed to be docked to this station, and it doesn't work, and it was a little frustrating. I wanted to be able to use middle mouse click to switch back and forth via the station, but whatever. It's all good. Alright, so there's the basic downstairs cargo area. Well, at least the docking rack's kind of framed in. What I did over here behind those is I've got this kind of work area. You can see the cargo spaces that I've got set up. And then there were these freight bays with artistically arranged cargo storage. Kind of back in there. I've been debating whether I want to do that again or whether behind these, whether I want some kind of modular storage. But I don't think I do. I think I actually just want to do the same thing I did over here, and just in the main hall have its own storage capacity racked up in there. Maybe shape different, I don't know, but yeah, basic function I think is going to be the same. All right. Then the lower level living space is mostly going to stop right here. After that, it will be like this part is flatter than I wanted. Comes up a little bit and then it drops down here, and I don't want that. So I think what I want this time is flat, come up more significantly, and then stay pretty flat until you get back to the engine pod. I think is how I'm going to do it, but we'll see. We'll see. I needed a lot of this lower level space before to kind of hide logic, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to need, I shouldn't need as much logic, because a lot of this junk is for automatic jump drives, which I don't need to do anymore. They work differently in Power 2.0. And there's a lot of other stuff too that I just don't need anymore. I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. Upper levels being bigger is also going to help, I think. I don't know, we'll work it out. I do think that's where I'm going to call this stream for the night. I know it wasn't a very long stream. It was almost 2 hours. It was a little bit over an hour and a half. I want to be well rested tomorrow because we're going to go see The Last Jedi. I need to hurry up and get that scene before some moron somewhere spoils it for me. You know that's going to happen. How do I feel about that? Yeah, it's an improvement. Oops. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I very much appreciate your time. I hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you're excited to see mining drill or asteroid drill 2.0 kind of take shape. This was easily the best. The original was easily the best ship I've ever built in Starmade. I'm hoping this one's going to be even better. But we'll see, won't we? Anyway, thank you again, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.